My name's Jeff Coughlin. I'm from a company called MapToMe. I'm the CEO and the founder of MapToMe. We specialise in branded entertainment and digital engagement. In 2001, I set the company up because I thought the internet was hideously boring. I couldn't understand why people were putting pages of text on the internet that nobody would want to go and read. So I thought of the internet as a TV channel and thought surely you should make something which people want to go back to and have fun with. So we created a game for ourselves, or for myself at the point. 5 million people played it in 2 months. So I realised that if I put brands into games and entertain people with brands, it was a great way of driving traffic, getting people to have a positive engagement with a brand which will build loyalty. And that's what we started to do. So our business now is focused on the full digital spectrum. The problem is traditional agencies and brands think digital is SEO, banner adverts and websites, and that's just a tiny fragment of what digital actually means nowadays. So we do all the specialist digital work, whether it be games, engagement pieces, and augmented reality, experiential marketing, all those sort of aspects, that's what we do. We'd done some work for the Gorillaz, which was great, and it was a way that we did the Escape to Plastic Beach. We did a lot of the 3D work, but we did a game which scanned across the web on Flash, but also did an app on the game as well. And on the back of that work, we won a contract from United Airlines, who wanted us to talk about their travel options that people basically didn't know about, and they were trying to give away, but no one was really interested in these trial of these options. So we decided to make the options into prizes that people would want to win. A prize has a value, but something free doesn't. And then we advertised those games in an airport, and in the airport, you could, if you played the game, you could win an instant upgrade to the flight you were just about to get on. So it was a great place to hit people where they were bored in airports, but also millions of people play the games and hundreds of thousands of people won prizes, and United Airlines made millions on the back of what we did. So it was a fantastic campaign because it was something we're calling phygital, which was a mix of digital with a physical location. So you had to do a digital action to get a physical reward. So it was very interesting because it made us realise how important the physical world was in the digital space and vice versa, and it changed the way we work as a company. So more recently we were asked by Alton Towers to come up with something to promote their new multi-looped roller coaster, groundbreaking, world-breaking, all that sort of stuff, which is called the Smiler. And we got involved before the Smiler was built, and we were showing the blueprints, which was quite funny because we got a blueprint of a roller coaster and it looked just like a scribble. We had to build it in 3D and build a ride, a 3D roller coaster ride, which was the roller coaster. And in the game, you could upgrade your roller coaster, make the ultimate roller coaster, but you couldn't fully upgrade unless you went to the park. And by going to the park, you could use the app in the queue because the queuing is boring in theme parks. So we thought, how can we entertain people in the queue as well? So if you use the app in the queue, you can scan images in the queue. The images come to life and unlock stuff in the game that you couldn't unlock unless you went to the park. So millions of plays of the game, and 12% of people who played the game went to the park and scanned the images in the park. So we know we drove a certain amount of traffic in park, but it's not just an advertising piece, it's a constant engagement, and it's become part of the ride itself. It's part of an experience. So it's not just advertising or branded entertainment, but it actually becomes part of the actual overall experience, which for us is fantastic to see how that works. In the digital spectrum, everything changes so much. If I'd stuck to what I was doing 10 years ago, we would not be in business anymore. So we had to keep advancing. We had to look at new technologies. A lot of people think we make games. Well, we do make games, but that's a small fragment of the whole spectrum that we do. And what we're trying to say to people now is the convergence of digital technology. A game might be part of it, a website might be part of it, an animation might be part of it, an app might be part of it. But where digital shines, it's where the convergence of the technology shines through all those channels. Our strapline is magic across media, and I think that's what we're trying to take forward is, it is across media platforms. We all use different devices. Why do people aim products or campaigns at one device or a region of devices when you could aim it at all devices? And I think that's something that's going forward is very important, to be adaptive, to keep ahead of the curve and to keep looking into the future.